Millennial Woe's interview with Jared Taylor was well worth listening to. However, they're both mistaken on one vitally important topic which came up. At around the 52 to 53 minute mark, they started talking about hate speech laws and discussing whether or not such things could ever be implemented in America. Taylor explains the circumstances under which he foresees hate speech laws coming into existence in the United States. Much as I like Taylor, I have to disagree. Hate speech laws have already been implemented in the United States. No, this isn't a hyperbolic statement. H.R. 672, Combating European Anti-Semitism Act of 2017. The bill claims it exists to safeguard the well-being of European Jewish communities. In the opening, however, it says the United States will partner with European governments, which is fine, but also claims it will partner with the European Union, which is supposed to be a trade union, not a governing body. Worse yet, the bill says that the United States will also be partnered with civil society groups. Did that phrase ring any bells? George Soros civil society groups. Do you want the United States government partnering with the European Union and George Soros civil society groups? I certainly don't. Furthermore, ignore the opening claim of the bill that it is for the protection of European Jewish communities. Section 3, Article 1 specifically states, combat anti-Semitism at home and abroad. Bill uses a lot of vague verbiage, never defines precisely what combat or combating means, though the term is used multiple times in the bill. Fond as I am of Taylor, it appears he wasn't aware that hate speech laws have already come to America, snuck in under the radar in an unseemly manner. H.R. 672 leaves the door wide open for interpretation as to what combating anti-Semitism is, and sets the legal precedent for other similar laws to be enacted. Section 2, Article 4 has subsections A through E, which cover a wide range of speech and marks it as anti-Semitic hate speech. My guess is that it'll be a while before leftists attempt to use this law in its first test cases, but having put it on the books, it's another weapon for them to use at a later date. If the same standard by which the bill insists is anti-Semitism against Jews were to be applied to whites, over 80% of the liberal media would be indicted for anti-European hate speech and publications. So consider this breaking news which no one's heard. The bill was introduced into the House by Representative Nita M. Lowry on January 24, 2017, and was signed into law by President Donald J. Trump on January 14th of 2019. The First Amendment has been breached, and it's only a matter of time until the barricade crumbles, unless you start making some phone calls and sending letters to sitting representatives and senators demanding that they take H.R. 672 to higher courts on constitutional grounds and have the law struck down.